Your body is really good at giving you clues, and it will actually tell you in a bunch of different ways when things aren't going as well as they should be. These warning signs can be helpful, but often go unheeded by us as we are much more focused on our daily lives. If you are deficient in nutrients, it's up to you to put on your detective hat and make note of what specifically is wrong, but that is much easier said than done. Signs of vitamin deficiency are sometimes pretty subtle, and if you don't know what you're looking for, you could very well miss them. That's why today we are covering 8 hidden signs that your body is deficient in nutrients in order to help you guys be more aware when your body is trying to tell you something. Number 1. Depression. Depression is a very serious subject, and one that we are still trying to determine how to better battle every day. Researchers have found over the last couple of years an interesting piece of evidence that they believe could be the start of something big. People with depression often have low levels of vitamin D, leading many to speculate that a lack of vitamin D may be a major cause of depression, especially as humans have moved to a more indoor life in the last few decades. This evidence was further backed by another study that showed that people suffering from depression began to experience lighter symptoms when they took vitamin D supplements. Research is still ongoing, and we don't yet have a clear picture for how closely depression and vitamin D correlate. But it could also go to explain in part the phenomenon known as seasonal affective disorder, fittingly known as SAD. This disorder can result in lower energy levels, lack of interest in hobbies, and even symptoms that closely resemble depression. Since we get a lot of our vitamin D from sunlight, it might make sense that people feel more glum when winter rolls around and there's less sun. Number 2. A craving for salty snacks. Good news, you may not be quite the fiendish snacker that you always thought. If you find yourself frequently craving a salty snack like chips or pretzels late at night, you may actually not be at fault for your craving. You could, however, be suffering from a sodium deficiency, because most of us grow up being told that snacks don't hold any nutritional value and must be avoided. Often people don't consider that there's a possibility their body is demanding something it isn't getting enough of. Sodium helps to regulate your fluid levels internally and is an important requirement for your body to function properly. The unfortunate truth is that creating a habit of snacking at night can be hard to kick, and so you may have unintentionally started a cycle of night eating just because your body demanded it. Eating salty treats could also be your body wanting salt to help with a potential calcium shortage, so you may want to try both before settling on the conclusion that you're just a big snacker. Wanting salt is usually your body's way of telling you that it needs more food or water, so make sure to go down the checklist of why you're craving salt before you just start feeding it salty snacks. Number 3. You have yellow eyes. If the normally white parts of your eyes around your pupils seem to have a yellowish tinge to them, you should try to see a doctor as soon as possible. A yellowing of the eyes most likely means that your liver is not functioning well and could even be a symptom of jaundice. You are going to want to get a jump start on things because they escalate pretty quickly. And unfortunately, there aren't a whole lot of reasons why your eyes would start yellowing besides an organ issue. Common reasons why your liver might get damaged include hepatitis A, B, and C, liver diseases like cancer, and alcohol abuse. If left unchecked, the yellowing could spread to your skin too, making for a pretty dramatic transformation and one that you should see your doctor about immediately. This yellowing occurs when your body isn't properly pushing toxins out through your fecal matter, and through your bloodstream it ends up showing in lighter areas of your body like your skin and eyes. Jaundice can be a really complicated disease to suffer from, and the best way to prevent it is to take care of your liver, avoid any consumption of things that can harm it, and be proactive if your body is telling you something is off. Number 4. Chapped lips. One of the most common signs of a vitamin deficiency is chapped lips. Although this obviously can happen for other reasons, if you feel like you just can't keep your lips moisturized, then you could very well be dealing with a vitamin B2 deficiency. This vitamin is important because it helps the growth and development of cells in your body, and recent studies done on animals also show that it is responsible for healing and skin repair. It makes sense then that you may suffer from chapped lips if you aren't getting the proper amount for your body to function normally. Chapped lips should go away over time, but in the meantime, you should probably stock up on chapstick or lip balm before your body's B2 levels are at a more normal level. Number 5. Trouble seeing at night. If you feel like you have dramatically worse eyesight at night, and that it hasn't always been the case, you could be suffering from a condition known as night blindness, commonly caused by a deficiency in vitamin A1. Studies have shown that you should be able to mostly recover your night vision if you take supplements to boost it, but it's important to keep your vitamin A levels regulated to prevent further scares. An important thing to note is that like with any supplement or vitamin, you don't want to go too far. Taking too much vitamin A after you discover you have night blindness can lead to some minor side effects that obviously it would be better to avoid. Night blindness is not just scary, but also mostly associated with a vitamin A deficiency, making this one of the most helpful warning signs your body can give. Number 6. Bleeding gums. A Harvard study done a few years ago showed that bleeding gums are frequently caused by a vitamin C deficiency. If you're not getting enough vitamin C in your bloodstream, slight pokes may cause bleeding in your gums, which you probably notice when you brush and floss. The same study also found that taking about 200 milligrams daily of a vitamin C supplement seemed to help the gums return to normal with minimal fuss. Vitamin C is a really important one and can help with inflammation, your immune system, and other important tasks that keep your body in line. Vitamin C is really important for your immune system to fight off bacteria, viruses, and anything else that doesn't belong. So it's lucky that there are also a lot of ways to get vitamin C into your life. Reach for some citrus fruit, like an orange or lemon, to quickly get your vitamin C levels back to normal. Otherwise, your bathroom mirror may look more like a slasher film after flossing than you probably would like. Number 7. Itchy, flaky skin. Omega-3 is a fatty acid that is recommended for so many things and is one of the golden boys of the health community. It helps to keep the heart, lungs, immune system, and blood cells working the way they should. And if you aren't getting enough of it, your body may already be letting you know. Fish oil has been used for pets' coats for years, and it seems like that same effect can be achieved in human beings. A common side effect of omega-3 deficiency is itchy, flaky skin that can be uncomfortable and a little gross. To save yourself the embarrassment, either pick up a salmon or oily fish for some serious omega-3, or get yourself some pills containing a concentrated amount of it. If you already have itchy skin that is unrelated to an omega-3 shortage, you can still use the stuff for your skin. Omega-3 has hydrating properties for your skin, and once your skin has the proper moisture, that itchiness problem should shortly go away. Number 8. Frequent leg cramps. Leg cramps can be the absolute worst, especially for athletes. But even non-athletes can get them simply from not introducing enough magnesium into their diet. If this is truly your body signaling that it needs magnesium, you're most likely feeling these cramps at night while you're lying in bed. Leg cramps aren't just caused by a magnesium deficiency though. You may also experience them if you haven't been getting enough potassium too. This will probably feel a little more consistent and can be described more as a spasm than a cramp. Potassium deficiencies can result in muscle damage, so it's important to make sure you're getting a steady supply. Luckily enough, bananas are so chock full of them that you won't have to scrounge around much for a quick boost of potassium. Did any of these entries surprise you? Leave a comment down below and let us know. Here are 2 more videos you might find interesting. Feel free to choose the one you like. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and share the video with your friends. And for more interesting videos on health, subscribe to the channel.